Welcome to Synth Department of Justice, the most complete judicial system for FiveM. Everything a Department of Justice needs in a single script. Court, penal code, treasury, garage, evidence, DOJ screen, citizen profiles, and much more. The tablet can be opened via command, usable item, or keybind. Everything is configurable. From the home screen, you see every module organized by category. Tabs work like a browser. As you can see, I can open multiple tabs simultaneously in real time, and you can switch freely between them. Let's start with the dashboard. The dashboard shows your faction's financial health in real time. Deposit, withdraw, everything will be reflected in a log in real time. You will have a flow chart, detailed transactions, online staff. Every deposit and withdrawal is logged with who exactly did it and at which time. Employees and permissions. You will have a full overview of your employees. Change their rank, check their profile, and in permissions, you can switch each individual permission you want to integrate for each one of the ranks. Who can sentence, issue fines, handle finances, everything is editable from here in the tablet. The Citizen tab. You will see the profile of each one of the person that are in your server by just clicking on the profile of one person. You will have available a department note, civil and criminal history, tax, vehicles, properties, federal licenses, nationality, birthday, gender, phone, job, bank balance, everything. You can add really new notes that will be updated in real time. You can also implement quick sections or just delete it. You also have a clear overview if the person has been sentenced or not. You can view their case, the police note, judge notes, if it was guilty or not, the participants, if it's penal, public, which room, the time, if the person was present or not. You have a clear overview of everything. On another hand, you can also switch between wanted or not wanted, or if it's dangerous. You can add new tags. Everything is updated in real time. Change the picture. Vehicles profile. Vehicles have profiles too. Photo, tags, wanted or stolen status. Link to traffic fines and associated individuals. You can also create tags at your will if it's wanted or stolen. You can also issue traffic fine in real time. Here you will see a clear overview of all the vehicles that are in your server with the plate they have. You can also associate people, frequent user, and then see their profile. Take a picture and associate it between the vehicles and citizen tab. Everything is updated in real time. You can also see the owners, if the status is legal or not, if there are fines associated to the vehicle. You can also check the companies that are in your server with the bank balance they have, the amount of employees, the owner, and the name of such company. The penal code. You can freely add any penal code you want in the list. Select the category you want, the offense, fines, maximum of jail time, and the code itself related to weapons, max fine, max month. Accept, touch it, and you will see the code reflecting in the list. You can also edit it. And that's it. This will be selectable when you want to issue a fine to any citizen. These changes are used directly in court areas. This is really useful for the judge. Fines. The fine system with a payment NPC in the world, RS warrants with automatic expiration, everything gets logged in the citizen record. You can also collect the money in case of non-payment. And the status will change to paid. You can also delete them. You can also issue new fine and just collect the money. As you can see, it is automatically registered in the profile of the person that has been receiving any type of fine. Warrants. Search for the citizen, set a reason, expiry date, and accept. This will be active. You can revoke it or delete it. In the Records tab, by just searching the name of the person, you will see everything that has been issued against this person. As you can see, you have the warrant that I issued earlier and the fines that I also issued. You can also issue new complaints, the name of the accused person. You can put multiple ones, put an evidence link, and if I have a lawyer or not. Accept. And here it is. You can edit it. You can accept it, reject, or delete. In case of being accepted, the Department of Justice will manage it. Placements. Place anything you want directly from the UI. Stashes. Unlimited amount of stashes. Wardrobes. NPC evidence. The NPC evidence is made to include any proof, any item that has been involved in any one of the cases. A fine payment NPC, so the players can pay their fines. You can also even place the microphone as much as you want. The gavel is directly made for the judge. The metal detectors reflect the items and place it. Place as much as you want. This is completely unlimited and you do not require any config file and even a printer. You can print anything. It will give you an item and you can freely see the document that has been printed. You can even zoom in and zoom out. For the judge, you can hit the gavel. The metal detectors will emit a sound whenever there is a metal associated detected. The microphone works directly with PMA voice. You can switch between using the microphone or release it. But apart from that, which is completely new, you can also have the NPC garage. Just select the model you want to have in your garage. Place the label of each one of the cars. Select the NPC. Let's place the NPC garage outside. And afterwards, select where you want to store and spawn the vehicle for the job. Once placed, you can directly access to the Department of Justice garage. Spawn the car or store it. Now let's check the full court system. The police creates the case. You can set the case title, the case type, description, the date, the prep time, the duration of the case. Attach any evidence and start the court process. Submit it. You can view it. And afterwards, you can add participants directly in the case. Select the room if it's public or private. Change the category again. Add as many people as you wish. Who's accused, victim, witness, defense, prosecutor, officer, other. The charges. Select the charge directly from the penal code. The evidence. Select the evidence type you want, if it's a text, image, document, or a stash item. If you have any item in the evidence locker, you will see the item reflected here. Add as many charges as you want. Just search within the penal code And you can add multiple ones, as much as you want. Add as much persons involved in the case. In Add Vehicle, you can search the vehicle plate number. You will see the model of the vehicle. And this one will be reflected here. You can click here and see the detail of such vehicle. You can also put an NPC car that has been involved in here. By clicking on the plate, you will see the case related with the vehicle. The police can place notes and edit everything as you will. Change the color. You can issue a citation directly. Who will be the defense attorney, the common title and the content? Which division is involved? And the document will be issued. You can also send an SMS directly to the person involved with the message you wish. And this will be sent automatically to all the persons that are involved in the case. Once finished, click on Save. Everything from the case will be automatically saved. Once the case has been created, you will need to assign a judge. Just go to the Unclaimed Trials. The judge will claim the trial and put it in his calendar. You can freely change the schedule of any of the cases you have pending from the judge side and which room you want to have the court beginning. Just check the court agenda, schedule it, or just drag and drop. This is another possibility. In judicial citations, you will see all the citations that have been issued. As you can see, all of them are reflected here. You can edit them, view them, or delete them, or issue a new one. You also have the Pending Cases tab, which will reflect the cases that have been issued and are still pending from approval. Once the judge has everything scheduled in his court agenda, you can click directly here and see everything related to the case that has been issued and start the trial. Afterwards, the trial will take place and will reflect that is in progress. Issue the verdict, guilty or not, the fine, the amount of jail time, and the verdict text. Accept. And you will see the document issued where you can see all the details related to the case. And if you check the profile of the person that has been sentenced, you will see here in the civil and criminal history the case that we just sentenced. Everything is linked. And you can also change here if it has been served, in progress or not. In this case, the sentence has been served. On another hand, you have the Presentations tab. You have multiple screens available. Just click on Place Screen, Courtroom Screen, a whole TV, Presentation Screen. Each one of them has its own function. The Courtroom Screen. The Courtroom Screen can be placed directly against the wall and will reflect if it's available or not. In presentations, you will see that, for instance, the room 1 has its own screen. Once a case is in progress, the presentation screen will automatically set the session and the case and the judge involved in the room. Once the verdict has been issued, the screen will automatically update and remain available again. In Courtroom, you can also change the status directly from here. You can put in session, reserved, deliberation, or closed. Each one of them is synchronized with the screen that has been placed. Reserved, deliberation, or closed. You can freely change the status of any of the screen or just let it flow automatically. You can place a TV hole with a simple label. You will see the status of all the cases that are actually in progress. By just checking here, you will see the activity of the Department of Justice. You can freely place it anywhere you want or just delete it. If you put a presentation screen, this will dramatically change everything. You can directly interact with the presentation screen. You can use a pen, cut circles, and do anything you need. Use the laser, which is synchronized between players, and of course upload anything you want, such as an image. You can make a presentation to the courtroom in real time and present anything you want to the judge, the lawyers, and everyone involved in the court in real time. Everything is fully synchronized. Once you want to finish the presentation, just stop it and it will be resetted. You can also issue inspections against societies, players, anything you want. Just put the target, summary, the description, and accept. You can view it, edit it, complete it, or reopen it, or just delete it. In terms of Treasury, this is related to the bank accounts the players have in your server, and this is where the thing gets interesting. You can make automatic scans of all the bank accounts. Click on scan and you will see the bank balance, a concrete score where the player is potentially abusing of the system. You can make an audit and see what happened exactly for each one of the persons involved. Afterwards, you can open an audit for corruption, laundering, or financial. Reflect anything. You can freeze the bank accounts. Open a new case. Check for all the details. Freeze the properties. Attach any evidence image. You can even search manually for any audit. Just open the details and select the category. Set the amount of money you want him to pay. Put any notes. And you will see that the fiscal audit that I've made earlier will be appearing in the cases. And if I check pending cases, you will see that here I have all the details. Afterwards, the judge can claim it and directly schedule it again. And last but not least, you also have a chat for the DOJ department. You can directly send messages within the department or just send an announcement to everyone. This will trigger an SMS to all the players. Everything is centralized in the config file. We have also a bridge which auto-detects the inventories, clothing, targets, phone, keys, fuel, 13 languages available, Discord webhooks, auto SQL, everything in one config file, available for any framework, and of course plug and play. This is the ultimate judicial system for FiveM. Everything a server needs for a professional judicial system. This is SYNZLABS, the future of FiveM.